So hello students of standard 10th. In this video, I'm going to share with you what timetable you should follow, how much you should study, what you should study and from where you should study. And here's my guarantee. My guarantee is very simple. If you follow the timetable that I'm giving you in this video, if you follow the structure that I'm giving you in this video, the guarantee is you will get definitely about 90%. You will cross 90% and you will be able to get admission in your Manchaha college in the very first list. Are you ready? Get your paper, get your pen, and if you have a query, put it down in the description. If you're ready, we're good to start. So your SSC examination is going to be in March and today we are in September. Okay. So you will be having September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, 6 months. What is that you will be doing in these 6 months? एक चीज तो तय है कि by October end nearly maths and science का 90% portion खत्म हो जाना चाहिए आपका and December तक तो 100% portions खत्म हो जाना चाहिए आपका. In December, you should take the first preliminary examination. This preliminary paper, you should get it examined. You should see where you have lost marks, in which chapters you have lost marks, which subject has pulled your marks down. Then in December, you have to sit and study and revise these weak areas so that you make these weak areas your positive sides. Then in December itself, take one past paper. You will take a past paper and you will study that past paper. Okay, you don't have time to solve it, study कर लेना. January में आपके स्कूल में एक prelims होगा. You will have a school prelims in January. January end में you should solve one extra prelim. So till now you would have solved 3 prelims. Actually solved 3 prelims and studied one paper. In February you should sit and solve 3 preliminary papers and study 4 papers. These many prelim papers you must solve. Okay, now एक और चीज याद रखना. What do you do in the month of November? In the month of November, you should be picking out questions. What do you mean by picking out questions? Okay, when I say picking out questions, here's what I mean. If you look at a science paper, let's say question number 1 will have a type of question. Question number 2 will have some type of question. Let's say all the give reasons come on question number 3. All the equations come in question number 4. So what should you do in November? In November, you should spend all your time to study common questions, meaning all grammar, all equations, all theorems, all diagrams, all maps. So November, don't study chapters, but study questions. Don't say I'm studying chapter 1. Don't say I'm studying chapter 2. Say I'm studying all the maps. Say I'm studying all the equations. और आपको पता होना चाहिए, there are 23 equations. आपको पता होना चाहिए, there are 42 maps. जो भी है, जितना भी numbers है, you should be able to get good control of the total number of equations, maps, theorems, group D type of questions, etc. Now you will be able to solve the paper in a much better and a much dramatic manner. You're understanding what I'm saying? You must understand that there are certain days you have to go to school and luckily certain days you will have holidays. So आपका study pattern should be different on both the days. ठीक है? So let's look here. जिस दिन छुट्टी रहेगा ना, holidays. On holidays, how will you study? On holidays, you should be getting up at 6 in the morning. मतलब you'll have to get up before 6. 6 बजे पढ़ाई शुरू करना चाहिए. So 6 to 7:30, you will have your first slot to study. 6 to 7:30. And this slot you should study in half an hour break, half an hour break. मतलब आधा घंटा पढ़ो करो, पढ़ाई करो, एक 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लो, फिर आधा घंटा पढ़ाई करो, एक 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लो, फिर आधा घंटे का पढ़ाई करो. That's the best study pattern. Then finish your routine, finish your breakfast, sit at studying at 9:30. Then again take a 9:30 to 11 o'clock slot. Then take a quick study slot from 11:30 to 1. This is your morning study slot. Now you'll have lunch, you may have tuitions, you may go to a coaching class. Then after that you come back in the evening and study from 7:30 to 9. तो ये जरूरी है कि you play, you have some sport activity, some physical fitness and all this. Now the days you do not have school, this is the study pattern. Okay, the days that you have school, you do not have much time to study. So here's what you should do during those days. Try getting up at 5 a.m. If you can study from 5 to 6:30, that is a good time to study. If you can't study 5 to 6:30, study from 5:30 to 6:30, but take an important question or an important topic and read that. Then of course you'll go to school, then you will come back, you'll go to coaching class, you'll go to a tuition class, etc. पढ़ने के लिए उतना time नहीं है. But पूरे दिन में जहाँ आपको वक्त मिलता है, there you must squeeze in another 1.5 hour. Let's say in the evening from 7 to 8:30 you are studying. So जिस दिन school है ना, उस दिन on a daily base you will not be able to study more than 3 hours. But जिस दिन school नहीं है, those are the days you must study these many hours. Now, why would you study this? If you have a dream, if you have a goal, and if you are very serious with your life and career, then and then only you will put in this. Otherwise, it's okay. You don't need to put in this many hours. So when you look at a particular subject, so let's say you're looking at geography. So when you look at geography, you should know इस सब्जेक्ट में कितना चैप्टर्स है, किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. मतलब आपको पता होना चाहिए कि इसमें गिव रीजंस आता है, मैप आता है, ब्रीफ्स आता है, डेट्स आता है क्या. यू शुड नो द टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट दे हैव आस्क्ड इन द प्रीवियस पेपर्स. यू शुड नो द टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट दे हैव आस्क्ड इन डिफरेंट मॉक्स एंड डिफरेंट प्रिलिमिनरी पेपर्स एंड स्टडी दोस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ओनली. 10th स्टैंडर्ड का एक खासियत है, टेक्स्ट बुक के बाहर शायद ही कुछ आता है. मतलब यू शुड नो योर टेक्स्ट बुक्स प्रॉपरली. यू शुड नो एग्जामिनेशन पैटर्न कैसा है, क्वेश्चन पेपर का फॉर्मेट कैसा है, कितने मार्क का पेपर आता है, ऑप्शंस कौन से क्वेश्चंस में आता है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 में ऑप्शन आता है क्या, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 एक कंपलसरी है क्या, ग्रामर कहां पर आता है, इक्वेशंस कहां पर आता है, ग्रुप डी क्वेश्चंस कहां पर आता है, ऑप्शनल क्वेश्चंस कहां पर आता है, कौन सा चैप्टर है जिसमें आप मैक्सिमम वेटेज का है और कौन सा चैप्टर है जो आप ओमिट कर सकते हैं. तो ऑल दीज कॉम्बिनेशंस यू शुड नो. एंड 10th स्टैंडर्ड इज हैविंग अ लॉट ऑफ रिपीटेड क्वेश्चंस. Means if you solve 10 papers, if you have a good study of 10 papers, it is going to be very easy. 10 papers if you solve throughout this academic year, from September से लेकर February तक, if you can solve 10 papers, I am telling you with authority and with guarantee, you will score 90% and above. So when I say 10 papers, what you have to do is solve the paper, get it examined, find out the areas and chapters and topics and concepts जहां पर आपका marks गया है, go to the teacher, understand that again, get into the study room, study where you've made the mistake, go back and write the new paper. This is the method that you will follow. This is the structure that you will follow. And remember friends, persistence is important. Commitment is important. How much are you willing to do? How much are you willing to stretch? Can you study one more question today? Can you eat the right food, exercise in the right fashion? All this will take a very important toll in the end. Your results are going to come, that is for sure, and everything that you do today will show in the results. So make sure you talk to the teacher, you have a mentor, go and meet the parents and talk to them, tell them your challenges. And teachers, if you're listening to me, parents, if you're listening to me, if your child comes and tells you that they have a problem, accept this. Maybe they're telling you the truth. Maybe they're telling you that they have a concern, they have a problem, math समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. After all, every student wants to score good marks, but for some reason they cannot, because either they are not understanding or they are not liking either the teacher or the subject. But teachers and parents, you have a responsibility here. Your responsibility here is to understand what your child is telling you, to comfort them, and to ensure that they grow every day a little more than every yesterday. You have to motivate them. You have to provide them with the motivation so that they develop their own capacities to find out newer opportunities to go into life as well as examinations. So all the students listening this, if you have a specific doubt from 10th standard or from career point of view, do write in the comment section and I'm going to reply to that personally. And parents and teachers, if you want to know better studying techniques which you want to share with your children, write down, ask me. I will get to know in that way what are you looking for and what are the areas in which you will want help. So till the next time we meet, me and my entire team, I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and do share this video. Do share it with every student in grade 10th and let me know your feedback on this video. Thank you very much, and I'm going to see you soon.